mic up there if you want to.
Maestro, thank you. I've got some photos from the '09 trip that I went to Jamaica with Caribbean Christian Construction. I am the director for Caribbean Christian Construction, located in Northside Christian Church in Lakeland, Florida, North Lakeland, Florida. And so I've just recently been ordained by First Christian Church of Cocoa Beach to take over that because Ray Perry, the original fellow missionary, figured he was getting a little too old and wanted to pass it down to a young buck. I just turned 60, so I don't know how long I'm going to be here before I go passing it down to somebody else. But I wanted to take this opportunity to let you know what I'm doing over in Jamaica at this point. I have picked the poorest congregation within the fellowship of the independent Christian churches. They call them Churches of Christ over there, but they're instrumental Christian churches. And we support about 10 or 12 of these struggling congregations. Yeah, this was an individual's house that we helped right down the street from the church this particular trip. So, but you'll see some missionaries that come from as far away as Virginia or Washington State and come along with us to this area of the central Jamaica. Where we are going now is called Moco. It is the oldest church building on the island, built in the 30s, and it is falling down. And they have the poorest, probably the worst Bible student as the minister there. Can I say that? I would say that because Mervyn Ward, as a friend of mine, I feel passionately to need to help this guy because he's got so little to work with. He's got a church building that's falling down in a community of about 600 to 1,000 people in a little village that's close to Maypen, which is the central agricultural network of the island. So it's close to some big commerce in the island, but it's a little village just around the corner from that location. And what I'm trying to do, his church is so old that the wood is falling off the siding. So they had a meter, an electric meter on there since whenever they got it. I don't know when that would have been, 60s, 70s, whenever they put electricity in that little neighborhood. And they had a meter and it fell off into the road because it pulled away from the building. So some of you guys with older churches can understand that sometimes that happens. But you probably put together a little building program and come get it. He has nobody. I'm it. I'm his safety net. There are other crews coming from other churches in other parts of the country, but as far as our part of the world, Caribbean Christian Construction is his safety net, and he doesn't have a lot of friends out there. So I have befriended him, and I'm trying to put out a plea here tonight. This guy needs help. He cannot help himself. He's doing everything he can to minister to a community, and this community needs Christ. It is one of those communities that there's not a lot of church things going on. It's in central Jamaica, and it's pretty wild. But we feel strongly that what we do to get his facility up and going, part of that is to get him electricity. He doesn't have electricity. He doesn't have a toilet inside. We are doing that this trip. We have done concrete bathrooms on a ground floor. What we have done is made him a basement that he can go into when we tear down the old church. And we're going to build up a new church around the structure of the old church. We're going to triple the size of it, and the foundations are already laid. It's already done. We actually stay in bunks that we built in this basement area. So the bathrooms will be completed this time, but I wanted help with the solar panels. We're going to take solar panels down there, guys. We're going green in Jamaica. I know that doesn't make sense, but it's pretty green down there. I mean, you're about as close to the dirt as you can get down there. These people to eat, they go outside and pick their neighbor's fruit. I mean, it's pretty green down there. But they don't have electricity. He has no way to raise the money. We'd have to get an engineer to come out, big money in Jamaica. We'd have to get a certified electrician to come through. We'd have to pay all kind of permits and fees to get this meter can back up, and they won't put it up on the building because it's rotten. So it's a no-win situation. So what I've done is I've contacted Wholesale Solar on the internet, and I found a unit that will charge batteries. It is $1,068, and I've already ordered it. I went ahead in faith and put my credit card out there, and I've ordered this unit. It is 2 solar panels, and it will charge 12-volt batteries is how it works. It comes with the solar system, it comes with the solar panels, it comes with the roof mounting rack, it comes with a charger that matches the solar panels, and it comes with wiring and some breakers for that. All the way down, what we needed to bring down there was an inverter, a power inverter. Some of you guys, am I talking builderese, or you know where I'm coming from? A power inverter is something you can connect to your car battery and plug your electric drill into it. They come in different sizes for different things, but it makes 12-volt DC current into 110 or 120 volt AC. So we can use our tools down there. We can run security lights. And what the solar panels do is they charge the batteries. The batteries produce the electricity once we get an inverter. So I've got to bring an inverter with me. Long story short, if any of you guys want to go to Jamaica and make a big difference in some poor, starving minister's life, come with me. We'll make a big difference. Generally, it's $1,200 per person to go down there. It includes airfare, food, everything you need while you're down there. Bring a little play money to buy some gifts for whoever while you're down there. Bring it back. And 10 days of serious ministry. Both backbreaking work of building block and mortar and concrete and bunk beds and lighting and solar panels, but also we minister to the neighbors. We let them know that we are Christians coming alongside of this poor native guy who's just destitute, and he needs us. I need ministry people. I need video people. I need people that want to teach Bible studies. I need people that want to preach. I mean, every day, not in a pulpit, but on the street to the people who actually need it in a community that wants to hear from us. My name's Allan Detwiler. I represent Caribbean Christian Construction. I'll be glad to give you a card or something to let you know what I'm all about. Thank you for listening to me this evening.